Not live, so I'll embarrass myself before I embarrass you.
Okay.
Hi, this is Chris from Northern FanCon. I'm with Alan Tudyk, and I'm just blanked out because I'm in such awe of your greatness. I'm so sorry. Because I've been following you, and I remember seeing you.
I'm in the light a weird way. Let me come over here. There we go.
Nice and comfortable. A bit awkward. Okay. Not the awkwardness from a man-to-man, but awkwardness from being close to you. Because, like I said, I remember watching you in Knight's Tale.
Oh, yeah?
And I was envious because, despite the fact that I have a lovely fiance, that you got to, of course, kiss Heath Ledger.
I did do that.
I remember when it was unfortunate passing, you said you was the best kisser.
It's the best guy I've ever kissed.
Yeah. That was awesome. And then I remember seeing you again in Stephen King. You played a magician in a Stephen King.
Oh, yeah, and Hearts in Atlantis.
Hearts in Atlantis.
Yeah,
so,
that was great. Anton, little young boy. He was a very young then, and then he grew up too. And he passed away too.
Really?
So basically, if you work with me, it's not going to go well.
Yeah, but nobody from Firefly's had a pretty good run so far.
Ron is passed away.
We passed Ron, but
my fault.
Yeah,
totally my fault.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not part of Babylon 5.
Because
Babylon 5 has lost about 80% of their cast.
Oh, really?
I'm not even joking. If you were in Star Trek, you're going to live for 80 years because, they've lost only a handful of the original cast. Everyone from TNG's alive. DSV Phase 9, they're all still alive. But Babylon 5, the original captain, the original doctor, the new doctor, chief security, his replacement, about 7 people have passed away.
Wow.
They call it a B5 curse.
For sure. That's awful.
No, perfect.
I'm sure the conversation will turn bright. Let's talk about happier things.
Yes.
Firefly, which got canceled, but
you said happier things.
Okay,
what's going on?
Okay, we'll jump to Disney. How does it feel to be part of this family, this fandom now?
Right. Disney. I don't know if you saw they just unveiled the Disney Plus sort of that whole platform.
You're in that.
I'm in the platform, but the platform itself is so impressive to look at because you see all of their library of work.
Yeah.
And all that is Disney now, that is all of the Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm Studios, so all of the Star Wars. So you've got, and then all the Disney movies, all their TV shows.
They're going to destroy the market.
I mean, it's insane. So to be a part of that is pretty great.
A big part. I mean, Star Wars is it.
Star Wars is big, and we're doing a show.
It's you and Diego, right?
Yeah, and it's the sort of prequel to Rogue One. So in Rogue One starts out, you see Diego as a spy he's with that guy and he's getting information and he kills him.
Yeah.
It's not
Really,
a pretty life.
It's a surprising turn. You're like, oh, that's not. That's Greedo being shot second.
Right.
Being shot first.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's that world. It's that world.
Focus.
There
we are. No, we're good. Okay. As long as it keeps you in focus, it don't matter.
I'm trying to stay here. Like, there's the thing. Like, people talk into their cameras and they never look at the camera.
Yeah.
It's I try to look
where the lens is.
Right. Like, there's so many pictures now where nobody's looking at that thing. They're just looking at themselves.
Well, that's the vanity, right?
It is.
And I'm staring at you.
I'm fighting the vanity.
It's okay. You can embrace the vanity.
No.
This is your moment to shine.
No,
so it's K2. So are you going to be, as you spoke on stage, on stilts in a suit?
Yeah. We're going to shoot it in London. I'm going to do a thing called Resident Alien for Sci-Fi.
You were mentioning that?
Yeah, Resident Alien for Sci-Fi. Right before and then right after that go out and start.
Now, is there anything animated or is it live action?
No, it's live action.
Are you in a tracking suit as well for that?
No. It's mostly me. There's some practical alien costume that takes place, but it's a lot of. There is a comic. It's a Dark Horse comic called Resident Alien. It's based on. But in the comic, the alien, you always see him as an alien, but nobody else does.
Oh.
In the TV show, they always see him as the human that he looks like. In the TV show, you see me, but there are flashbacks of me as an alien, and there are different alien moments.
So you no prosthetics at all, or
No prosthetics. Well, I'd say 1/10 of the show you see alien,
right?
and the rest of the time it's me.
And you mentioned recently that you played a head.
Oh yeah, I had on Santa Clarita Diet. Yeah, my head. And I was just talking to somebody. I never talk about this, but Doom Patrol's going on right now in DC streaming, and there's going to be a Harley Quinn comic animated show coming out, and I'm the Joker.
What? Is Mark Hamill coming for you?
I don't know. I didn't know there was such a big deal about the Joker.
I think anyone could play the Joker. It's up to interpretation. Anybody can. I want to see your version.
Tony Hale was in the show,
right?
And I just finished recording, and he came in and said, he asked the guys who created it, to the director, he was saying,
Good afternoon, FanCon. Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
yes, that's it. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
That was the entire message.
Oh. 4:30 on the main stage in the CA Center. One-on-one with Steve
Mark
Basic.
Hamill. Oh,
No. It's
Mark Hamill.
Catch the panel with Steve Basic in 15 minutes
Mark Hamill
on
would
the
be
main stage
really
in
big.
the CN Center.
It's a big surprise to the crowd.
yeah. But you are the A player here.
Oh my God.
You were the singular announcement when they made the announcement. We
That
got
was
Alan
it.
Tudyk. See you next month.
That was it.
Well, when we first announced it like 10 months ago, that was it. We're like, we'll get some other people, but we have Alan Tudyk.
Got Amy Acker here.
Yeah, but she was recent.
Lou Ferrigno. They're recent.
That was a week ago.
Really?
Yeah, Lou was just boom, done.
That's how he does things.
Yeah, just break it to the minute. But yeah, so you have,
So yeah, so Tony Hale was there, and he asked the director, he's like, "Who do we get for the Joker? I hope it's Mark Hamill." And he goes, "Mark Hamill's the only one who can do it." And I said, "Hey, I'm doing it." And he goes, "Oh, well, I only say that because
no pressure.
Yeah, he goes, "I did the Joker once, and everybody told me that I sucked, and that Mark Hamill's the only one who could do it." He said, "So good luck with
People
that."
said Jack Nicholson was the only one who could do the Joker, and then Ledger came
Heath
out.
Ledger killed it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why people were complaining about the newer Joker, and I was like, it's a different interpretation. I want to see yours.
Yeah. Well, it'll be there. It's a different show. We cuss a lot. We cuss a
Really?
lot. So that's one different thing with my Joker that you haven't seen in other Jokers is F-bombs.
Was that as an actor? You're like, okay. You're like, were you stumbling or like, all right, now here we go. I can't wait to do this.
No, it's set. It's in it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I also play another character named Clayface. If you know.
You do
DC.
Clayface?
I do Clayface.
Oh wow, that's a classic one.
Clayface is hysterical though. He's he's an actor.
He's an actor. Yeah.
Who has an accident, becomes this clay person,
Yeah.
and he can turn into anything. But in ours, he's like this bad actor who's always hoping to play someone new. And they're like, "Okay, Clayface, go up there and deliver this letter and distract him."
Yeah.
Ah, yes, mailman. What's my backstory? I'm like, no, there's no backstory. Just go deliver the letter. Ah, Daddy was a mailman. Like, it's ridiculous. It's a very funny show. So that'll
Because-
come out in September.
Wow. Just a full docket. You're just
Some neat stuff coming out. Yeah.
no kidding. And then on top of that, all the so are you kind of the let's see, what's his name? The guy that from Cheers, from Pixar.
Oh, yeah,
He was in
Ratzenberger.
who always does.
He's done a lot of them. You know, I've done
Everyone.
a lot of them. You
Yeah.
know, you call 'em- I'm like the military.
Right?
I know a lot of people think of me that way. They're like, Alan Tudyk, he's like a soldier. Well, they just
No.
call me up and I go, they point in the direction I'll do
No,
it. So
you're-
whatever they
You're
want
the
me to do,
glue. You're the glue. That's what you say about Phil Hartman. He was the glue of SNL. He kept everything together.
Yes.
Like, we need a little bit of crazy glue. Let's throw in a chicken.
Yes.
Because
Exactly.
the joke about that one is that they introduced this adorable pig. Like, oh, there's that annoying girl. And like, no, it's not the pig.
It's not the
You're
pig.
getting the chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, whenever they call me, I'm not going to say no. So
Oh, yeah.
for as long as that happens, I'll do it.
Because you've had media roles. Like you were a heavy in Frozen. a heavier role in Frozen, and then of course, I mean, Candy. Was it King
King Candy, yes, he was the bad guy. He was the bad guy.
Yeah.
I played some in Big Hero 6. I was
Oh my God.
Alistair Craig.
Oh my God, I forgot that. Yes.
It's the red herring bad guy. I played the red herring bad guy a couple times.
I like that though. That was
It's a good, yeah, he was
that was a
cool.
mystery.
And we do the series now. It's not just got picked up for its third season.
And you do the voice for the character there?
Yeah.
Wow. So I can be easier to mention the stuff you haven't done. Okay, it's like let's
I haven't done a Marvel movie yet, but now the Disney platform's there. We can do.
Oh, I think it's gonna happen. Who would you play? Like if there's a Marvel character that hasn't been claimed yet.
I always wanted to be Aquaman. I wanted my Aquaman to like smell like fish. Like that was sort of his main thing. That people were like, "Oh God, here comes Aquaman," and he had like one of those 6-pack rings around his neck that just got stuck there at some point. You know, like a. And it's got like a drag net that's just been, you know, from some illegal fishing that he's been caught up in, and his only talent is dragging people into the ocean and drowning them. That's his danger. Like, he'll just drown you. They went with Jason Momoa.
I think
guess that's okay.
I guess that's okay too.
You gotta go with that.
But that being said, you have been in a Marvel movie.
I was?
Weren't you in Deadpool?
Oh, I was in Deadpool. That's a Marvel movie?
Well, technically it is now because it's been bought up. It's a Marvel character, and now it's owned by Disney, so it's the Fox franchise is back into the fold.
I think they need to spin off. The next spin off of Deadpool is that hick guy, that country boy who's out there talking about how to wipe yourself with Matt Damon.
No, wipe yourself with Matt Damon.
That's the TV show. Wipe yourself.
Oh, sorry, that was not appropriate. I'm sorry, Matt Damon. Wipe yourself with Matt Damon.
With Matt Damon, yes.
No, I got it. I know exactly who you should play. Fantastic Four, Reed Richards.
Hey, I'm getting into Reed Richards. I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
I don't think so. We'll find something. I'll think of it'll like if there's like some kind of block. I want to be.
Thing.
Oh, that's DC.
Be Thing.
The
Walk
Thing.
around in a suit and be Thing.
Oh yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I can do a suit. Suit up.
Do little dots, and then they just create the
I'm
thing.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
And then you fight
do
the
the
Hulk.
voice. Yeah. Yeah, fight the Hulk.
Yes. We're made a connection. So if you get cast as the Thing, you're like, well, Chris over in Prince George. That was
He turned me onto this. So I'll give you 10%.
All right, thanks, man. That's Alan Tudyk. I'm shuddering here from Northern FanCon, and I got nothing else to say. This is fantastic. The man, the myth, Alan Tudyk.
Oh, yes.